How did the 13th Amendment lead to new economic opportunities for African Americans? Have you ever wondered how a single amendment could change the lives of millions? The 13th Amendment, ratified in 1865, abolished slavery and involuntary servitude in the United States, except as punishment for a crime. This monumental legal change ended the institution of chattel slavery that had denied African Americans personal freedom and economic rights for generations. With the formal end of slavery, millions of formerly enslaved individuals gained the ability to seek wages for their labor, own property, and enter contracts. This shift allowed African Americans to participate in the economy as free workers rather than as enslaved laborers. The 13th Amendment laid the groundwork for these new economic opportunities. However, the transition to freedom was not without its challenges. Many freed people became sharecroppers or tenant farmers, working land owned by former slaveholders or other white landowners. While this system provided some level of autonomy, it often resulted in cycles of debt and economic dependency. Exploitative credit arrangements and unfair labor contracts created a situation where many African Americans found themselves trapped in a form of involuntary servitude known as peonage. The 13th Amendment aimed to prohibit such practices, but they persisted in various forms in the post-war South. The amendment's broader ban on involuntary servitude legally targeted practices like peonage and debt bondage. This legal framework gave African Americans tools to challenge forced labor conditions and seek fairer employment arrangements. In addition to agricultural work, the 13th Amendment opened doors for African Americans to pursue diverse economic roles in emerging industries and urban centers. However, systemic discrimination and segregation limited access to many opportunities. The amendment laid the constitutional foundation for subsequent civil rights advancements, including the 14th and 15th Amendments, which further aimed to secure citizenship rights and political participation. These changes indirectly supported economic progress for African Americans. Despite these legal gains, significant barriers remained. Black codes, segregation in education and housing, discriminatory lending practices, and employment discrimination restricted full economic participation and wealth accumulation. Nonetheless, the abolition of slavery marked a critical first step, legally recognizing African Americans as free individuals capable of economic agency. The 13th Amendment not only ended slavery but also legally freed African Americans, enabling new economic opportunities. It allowed them to work for wages, own property, and enter contracts. Although economic exploitation and discrimination continued, the amendment provided a constitutional basis to challenge these practices and laid the foundation for gradual economic advancement in the post-Civil War era.